Here are 3 things that might be causing your teen too much stress. Number 1, too much going on or overscheduling. This can cause unreal expectations, and these could be a really big cause of stress for teens. When there are too many activities on their plate or the expectations are too high, the stress gets elevated. This can lead to issues like anxiety and depression if they're not addressed. Number 2, maladaptive ways of dealing with the stress. In other words, they just don't have the ability to really self-regulate on their own. If your tween or teen doesn't have a tool belt of tools to use when they start feeling stressed, then they're just getting a consistent cortisol dump into their brain with nothing to help it balance out. When they develop a toolbox of skills to pull from to help decrease the stress, then the cortisol decreases, which then makes everything else more manageable. Number 3, a lack of oxytocin. It's one thing to help teens decrease that cortisol release because the cortisol is the stress hormone. But ultimately, we want to help them replace it with the feel-good hormone to balance their levels of stress and make it easier to develop positive outlooks and healthy thoughts in general. This happens when they do activities that release the feel-good hormone, which is oxytocin. This can happen with activities that they enjoy. It can also happen with touch from somebody that they love, like hugs, or mindful practices, or walking in nature, or even visualization or gratitude journaling. These are all things that support the release of oxytocin. So if your teen is stressed, teach them about these 3 factors and help them develop their own toolbox. Because once they have it and understand how to manage their own responses, they can more effectively do it on their own as they grow up and go out into the world.